This is Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with the one and only River Wilson-Bent in Greenwich as he prepares for his fight with Hamzah Sheeraz this weekend. River, first of all, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good, my man. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, not too bad at all. Just getting used to this weather, chilly weather here in Greenwich. But good to see you back out in action. Hamzah Sheeraz is a talent we know quite a lot about. Someone who's tipped to be getting to the top. What do you make of Hamzah as a fighter?
As a fighter, he's a good fighter. Can't say that he's not. Has he not said the ones they tested, but has he been against credible, really credible opponents? You can say he's had the punches in front of him. But yeah, overall, he's a good fighter. Yeah.
Talk to me about getting the call for the fight, because it was an interesting fight when it first got announced. A lot of stuff doesn't really happen cross-promotionally, and the main event is a cross-promotional one itself. But talk about getting the phone call for the fight.
Oh mate, it was crazy to be fair. I was on a roof at the time. I spoke to my trainer, and he turned around to me and said, "Right, I don't think you're going to be boxing now after my last win, so just go through. Just go have Christmas, go back to work for a bit." So I ain't worked for a year and a half. Ran my boss, yeah, come in. So I did it a week in 2 days. I had to ring him back up and say, "Mate, I need 4 weeks off, man. I'm fighting Hamzah Sheeraz at the OUT." Bam. So yeah, happy days. So yeah.
That's a testament to you to taking the fight as well. Given the fights that you've had previously, just a testament to yourself as a fighter who will get in with anyone.
Yeah, that's it, man. 100%. I would just, mate, I like fighting. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to box the best, and to get there, I'll box anyone. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, happy.
River, I mentioned that Hamzah being someone who's tipped for the top, but have you seen tape of him? The fight with Torres was a very interesting one because he knocked his opponent down and then got knocked down himself, maybe showing a little bit of weakness there that you could exploit in your game plan. Did you watch that fight?
Yeah, I have watched that fight, and like I say, styles make fights. I'm not going off how other people perform and how on other fights, because when he gets in with me, it's going to be different, and I'm going to be. And if he's sitting back watching the old fights of the Tyler fight and thinking, "Oh, I'm going to do that," I'm going to be different. So it's yeah, you can see we can watch that. You can see, yeah, okay, he's been dropped. I've never been dropped. You could say he's chinny, but you never know. He could just go up with a bad shot. But it's going to be an explosive fight, man, and I'm looking to take him out for sure.
River, you had your first loss in the professional ranks against Tyler Denny. You had the draw previous to that. What have you taken from those two outings in the professional ranks? How have you grown from those two experiences?
Yeah, I found out a lot about myself in them fights. Digging deep and going to the trenches and yeah, even after the fights, I'll come out of the ring and I even said to my coach, I feel really bad because I've got more in me. I didn't get out of the ring and I was like, oh, that was everything. I got out of the ring and I was like, damn, I wish I pulled the plug a bit earlier. But through it all, man, boxing, and you're learning all the time. Every fight you learn, and I've been in them hard fights and them good fights against unbeaten lads and stuff. So yeah, I feel like it's all going to come to play.
With that said then, River, a win for you, where does that put you going into the next year?
Puts me in a great place, don't it? Obviously, I don't want to think too much about past and what's going on past, but 100% would love to go for the British title, man. You know what I mean? Win this, straight for the British title. I know, like, you can push on probably from that, but I feel like I've still got stuff to do there, and yeah, it'll be quality.
Are you looking to mix with a number of Queensberry talents? I know that you and Nathan Heaney is someone who had a rivalry, which has never come to fruition so far in your career, but do some of the Queensberry fighters wet your whistle a bit?
Yeah, of course, mate. There's Nathan Heaney there. He don't want to fight me. He never has. He wouldn't box me for the Midlands title. He wouldn't box me for the English title, and he avoided me for the English title. Would he box me for a Commonwealth and WBC silver? Probably not. We'll see, man. If he did, mate, I'd go to Stoke. I'd go down to Stoke and box him in his front lawn if he wants for the titles. But nah, that's just one of them things.
If I'm right, you two were friends beforehand. Is that correct?
We're not friends. We don't really know him, to be fair. We've just sparred a few times, so he knows we're sparred, so he knows about me. We've done quite a few rounds. But it was, I think what we fell out over was the Tyler fight. I think he put something over. He put something over on social media about the Tyler fight, talking about it. And then my views of it is like, how can you sit and talk about it when I was meant to be boxing you that night for one? So don't sit there trying to slag me off for something that's out of my hands anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was the ref's decision what happened. It's out of my hands. And why are you trying to give me shit about it? But that's the only reason about that. But there's no. I don't hate him or anything like that. He's just, I don't really know him, and he just won't box me. I just don't see why. Well, we know why he won't box me, but yeah. Cool.
Turn our attentions back to this fight. How do you beat Hamzah Sheeraz this Saturday night?
I'll beat him at any means possible. If I catch him on his chin and he goes down, if he gets back up, I'll go for him again with the same shots and I'll pick my way through. Or I'll box him. I'll do what I needs to be done to win. When I'm in there, I'll know from the first minute, from the first round, I know exactly what to adapt, where to change. I've been in many fights like it, so yeah, I'm going to pull a career best performance on Saturday night.
So we'll get a couple of thoughts from you before I let you go. The main event, Parker Ryder, cross-promotional fight as well. Your thoughts on that one?
Quality fight. I like Zach. I boxed Zach in the amateurs when we were kids. So Zach's a quality fighter. John Ryder, now world level, ain't he? Beat Daniel Jacobs. That was a very quality fight, good fight. So yeah, my head. I don't know. I don't know who to pick a winner out of them. To be fair, I love Zach to win. I want Zach to win. 100% want Zach to go to bring this home for the Midlands lads and stuff. But it's a good fight. It's a very good fight. It's just see what they've both got.
And then also turning on to next week, we've got Fury versus Chisora. How do you see that fight going?
Who? Sorry.
Fury and Chisora.
I think Fury's going to do the job again. But Chisora's, he's always got a chance, ain't he? He's got a puncher's chance, and he's a dog, ain't he? And maybe he could pull it off. But it's a Fury show, isn't it? So.
Final thing for me, River, you and I are from a similar location. I'm from Birmingham, you're from Coventry. But there's a lot going on in the West Midlands scene right now. You just had Liam Davis, who's headlining shows and just winning titles and potentially world titles on the line for him. But it seems like the Midlands area is getting a bit of a light shined on it a bit more now.
100%. It's coming to the end of the year, the Midlands are literally coming in full force. You've got obviously Tyler Denny, just boxed brilliantly against, but smashed it against Bradley Raya. Liam Davis just won the European title. You got Bavo, who's defended a European title. There's Matt Windle, who's just got a Commonwealth title. So do you know what I mean? We're all coming through, and it's going to be me on Saturday night, Commonwealth and WBC champion. It's written. It's going to happen.
River, final thing, just mentioned there. Do you look at getting that rematch with Tyler?
Oh mate, if we could get that rematch, 100%. Like I feel when I win this, I feel like I'd like to go and box for the British title. I think that I should be mandatory to box for the British title then. And by the looks of it, Tyler's boxing bad pulls. What I feel like that it's not an easy win, but it's a good win for Tyler, good fight for Tyler. And then he'll be mandatory, so hopefully we can meet again. Like I like Tyler. I would say we're friends, man. We were cool, but it's boxing, man, and I'd love to get that win back. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to go fight him again, 100%. But we'll see. If it happens, I'll welcome it for sure.
Well, you've got to get this Saturday night out of the way. River, pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out. Wishing you all the best, sir.
Thank you.